was selling zones in the set. Make $250,000, no sweat. Last time that I checked. I'm the streets voice out west. Legendary self-made progress. Last time that I checked. First you get the money, then respect. Then the power and the hoes come next. Last time that I checked. I've been self-made from the dribble. I was been saying I'm a killer. Nah. Playing no games with you niggas. Pop clutch, switch lanes on you niggas. Nah. I laid down the game for you niggas. Taught you how to charge more than what they pay for you niggas. On the whole thing for you niggas. Reinvest, double up, then explain for you niggas. It gotta be love. Run the city, it gotta be cuz. It's for the pieces I took off the Monopoly board. Hey, y'all niggas false claims, it gotta be fraud. Just keep the hood about your mouth and you gotta be charged. I doubled up, tripled up, nigga what? Banged on the whole game, I ain't give a fuck. Nobody tripping, handle business, got my digits up. And when I drop, you know I'm about to fuck the city up. Check. It was 5 chains on my neck. It was no smut on my rap last time that I checked. I was selling zones in the set. Make $250,000, no sweat last time that I checked. I'm the streets voice out west. Legendary self-made progress last time that I checked. First you get the money, then respect. Then the power and the hoes come next. Last time that I checked. Come through fly. Check. No cosign, I ain't need radio to do mine. I done fine and I take my time. Check. And take my tribe. Every level that I crossed in this game like state lines, it was visionary. Either I'm genius or you niggas scary. Maybe it's both in this balance I deliver daily. For every nigga in these streets trying to feed the babies. The single mama's working hard not to miss a payment. And dirty money get washed on royalty statements. Black owners in this game are powerful racists. Young niggas in the set that's doing it makeshift. Out the garage, it's how you end up in charges. It's how you end up in penthouses, end up in cars. It's how you start off a curb server, end up a boss. It's how you win the whole thing and lift up a cigar with sweat dripping down your face. Cause the mission was last time that I checked. It was 5 chains on my neck. It was no smut on my rap last time that I checked. I was selling zones in the set. Make $250,000, no sweat last time that I checked. I'm the streets voice out west. Legendary self-made progress last time that I checked. First you get the money, then respect. Then the power and the hoes come next. Last time that I checked.
I got the front and in the back. We on the way and that's a fact. This real, this ain't rap. Where everybody wanna act pro-black. The last lie you heard, this ain't that. This that, I did. Made it out the gutter shit. Nip told you fuck the middleman. I told you fuck a bitch. Fuck wearing they clothes, I wear my own shit. Y'all can own y'all label, I own my own, bitch. Hey, Mill, I remember all that game you throw me. Don't fuck around and get played by the label owners. Talk that shit to these niggas, Adrian Broner. But secure the window, don't let the game fool you. Cause when it's game over, it's really game over. And all they do is play the game till it's game over. And you be giving game like a big brother mission, never let them take it from us.
Last time that I checked, it was 5 chains on my neck. It was no smut on my rap last time that I checked. I was selling zones in the set. Make $250,000, no sweat last time that I checked. I'm the streets voice out west. Legendary self-made progress last time that I checked. First you get the money, then respect. Then the power and the hoes come next. Last time that I checked.
Hey y'all, hey, thank y'all for tapping in, tuning in to True Talk with Queen. I appreciate y'all, whether you're tuning in through Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Accelerated Radio, however you chose to get in contact with us on this evening, I appreciate you. If you're on YouTube, please make sure you hit the subscribe button and that notification bell so that you're alerted every time we upload new content or we're going live. Today I got Q in the studio again.
Yay. Hello, what it do?
How you doing today, girl?
I'm doing all right. How you doing?
Girl, I'm feeling myself today. Can y'all tell I'm feeling myself today?
Last time you checked. Last
time I checked. Y'all seen me today?
Yeah.
Girl, I don't know where this energy came from, right? But I think it's just, you see how it's so much negativity everywhere, right?
Yeah.
I was like, I refuse to let that be a part of me.
There
like,
it is.
It's too much going on.
It's
too much going on. And 2020 did enough, so you're not fit to come to my 2021 thinking you running this. No.
Yeah.
I'm taking control of my own energy, baby. And that's it, that's all.
And there it is.
Hey,
you gotta find that silver lining somewhere, like we said last time.
Right?
You know what I'm talking about?
Right.
Gotta find it.
How y'all doing out there on Instagram and Facebook? Facebook, I can see y'all tonight, okay? I'm letting y'all know. So if y'all want to comment, I can reply to y'all. Pastor Fisher, what about him? I don't know what she meant by that. But, yeah, so listen, y'all. How many of y'all, okay, so I wanna make sure that, I'm following up from last week, okay? Y'all know I like to touch bases with people when we have a real conversation. You know what I mean? When we touching on some real stuff, I be wanting to follow up and see how it's affecting everybody. You know, how things turned around for people, if it did at all of those different things, right? And so, what I want to know from y'all that's on this live, no matter how you're tuning in, let me know what's going on with y'all. Like, did y'all learn anything, or were y'all able to make some adjustments in your relationships with your kids or any of that from last week? Because I realized that last week it got real and it impacted a lot of people. I got a ton of messages about it, and a whole lot of people wanted to appreciate the both of us on the feedback that we gave them and our transparency. We got a lot of applause for our transparency, and you know, like I always say to everybody, it's important because we're only giving our stories to help somebody else on their journey in completing their story. You get what I'm saying? And it's not that I'm better than you or you better than me. It's just
growth.
Yeah, and then the path that I'm on probably got me there before you. You feel what I'm saying? So now I can help you avoid the twists and the turns. I can help you avoid the dead ends. I can help you avoid all of the different stuff.
Hence the reason why every year you have a birthday. It's not just another day to say, "Ooh, I made it." You know what I'm saying? Oh, you know what I'm saying? I'm a little older. I got a year. Look at me now. No, you actually, that's a gift. It's a gift to actually have a gift of wisdom, another year of wisdom, which ties into your testimony. And our gift and wisdom is supposed to be given back to the generations behind us so that we can help them. You know what I'm saying? Our story is meant to do that. That's what we're here for. God don't give us another year of life just to give you another year of life. You know what I'm saying? If you don't do nothing else with your life, at least use your years of wisdom and the things that you learn to help somebody else not do the things that you did. You know what I'm saying? So
I agree.
There it is.
That's good advice.
Yeah.
The Real Sam, I see you on Facebook. He said he's following me and they're doing good. That's great. I always want to hear that everybody's in good spirits and in a good space, especially right now.
Yeah.
All hell is breaking loose everywhere, right? And then let me tell y'all, so somebody hit me up and said, "Queen, is this really the end for us? Is this how this how this ends, like in chaos? Like, do we not end in peace? Do we not get to see things get better and grow and all of these? Do we not get to experience what real love on earth is like?" And when he asked me that question, I said, you know what? That's a good question, but so that I won't put my foot in my own mouth, right? I said, I think the best way to answer that question is, it's not about how it's gonna end. It's about where you stand when it ends. You feel what I'm saying? And what my suggestion to everybody, not just him, but my suggestion to everybody is to be prayed up all the time. And don't just pray for yourself selfishly, okay? You gotta pray for the people attached to you and the things attached to you. Pray for all the people around you, because you could be doing everything right, and guess what? If your surroundings is wrong, it could affect your situation, whether you want to believe it or not. You know what I mean? So just think about that from time to time and make the necessary adjustments. Okay,
that's a good question. That
was an awesome question.
Because the funny part about that I get from you just saying that, when it comes to that love, you actually control the temperature of your space. You know what I'm saying? So if we really so if we really look at our life in whole and just really look at what we've put out there. Everything you put out, you're going to get back. You know what I'm saying? It's real, you know? And we have to be honest and ask ourselves, what have we put in to this land that was given to us? Real talk. Because you and I had a conversation not too long ago where it was like, back in the day, it was no way we can go outside and get away with half of the stuff we was getting away with. You know what I'm saying? About it. And back then, even if your parents weren't home, it was a grandparent or a parent that was going to check you regardless. And then they was going to get it correct. And when your parents got home, you know what I'm saying? You got to reap what you sow. So that's a really good question, because it will make a person actually think. I mean, if anybody really wants to know if this is going to be their end, I know it made me think, you know, what have I given? You know what I'm saying? How much love have I given into this land? How much love have I given to other people? Compassion. You know what I'm saying? How many times did I show up, but didn't just show up to be cute? I showed up with my heart. You know what I'm saying?
I'm glad. I'm so glad you brought that up, because let me tell you something. And this is to the people who might feel like, dang, now that she say that and I think about it, I done did a lot of effed up stuff. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. And I'm speaking to y'all when I say this, okay? Because I'm hurt. Hey. I'm raw and uncut.
Come on.
I don't try to pretend, y'all. I ain't no better than y'all. I done did some effed up stuff.
Yeah,
you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But listen, there came a point in my life, right? When you wake up, when your light bulb come on, like it really come on. And it don't come on just in one area of your life. Like shit start hitting you and you start checking yourself like, bitch, you stupid as a motherfucker. Like, you know what I mean? That's how it be.
Yeah.
And so when my light bulb finally came on and I started realizing how ignorant I was and how foolish I was looking, because
come on now.
we look at these kids and stuff, right? Not now. I ain't talking about that. But like the generation right before these, right? I would look at them like, damn, did I look this damn stupid? Like in these streets? Was I really this motherfucking
did I really
retarded?
Do that right there?
And nobody didn't say nothing to me. Like, you feel what I'm saying? So when my light bulb came on and I started realizing that and self-checking myself and all that, that's when I really, really, really made the decision to, just as hard as I went in these streets, I made the decision to go hard in life for myself and for people. You feel what I'm saying? And it was all because, it was not because I feel like I'm Jesus or I feel like none of that. I don't want to be seen. It wasn't to be seen. It wasn't to be liked. I ain't never gave a shit about being liked. You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't for none of that. And it wasn't how we got all this social media. We didn't have that. So it wasn't for none of those purposes. But in my heart of hearts and in my mind, just for my own personal sanity, I said, for it, as much as I fucked up in these streets, I need to do that much good. You feel what I'm saying? Because when it's all said and done, I got kids. And I got grandkids now. You feel what I'm saying? So when it's all said and done, all I got left is my name.
Come on.
Do you hear what I'm saying?
Come on.
And with my name, I don't care about everybody else.
Your name is your legacy.
My name mean everything to me.
Come on.
Cause my name gon' get me in some doors, honey. You feel what I'm saying? My name got to still be able to open doors that my kids can't open. Do you get what I'm saying? So for me, I didn't want to be, okay, if I died today, and Lord knows I should have been dead so many times the way I was out here living reckless in these streets. You feel what I'm saying? And I was like, if I die today, I don't want to be known as the bitch that's turned up all the time. I don't want to be known as the bitch that put in work. I don't want to be known as the bitch, that bitch be squabbing and she be, I don't want to be known for that. You feel what I'm saying? I want you to hear my name and be like, if it wasn't for Queen, I would have never did this. If it wasn't for Queen, I probably would have went down this route. Do you know, man, Queen looked out for my family. Queen, like, I want it to be all good things, and not saying that I want you to like praise me or nothing like that, but I'm saying when you remember me and when my name flows out of your mouth or anybody's mouth that's attached to you, I want it to be good things that come out. I want it to be some things that my kids can be like, damn, my mama, I didn't know my mama was doing all, I didn't know my mama had that kind of effect. Because guess what, while I was doing all that, at some point my kids might have felt like my mama not never at home, or why my mama always doing this for this people, and I asked her for $500, she didn't want to give it to me. You feel what I'm saying? But then it all makes sense, when and it counts when it all, you know, when it all flows in their adult life. You feel what I'm saying? That's what I want. I don't know about y'all, but that's what I want.
But you said something right there, and I really want people to hear that. And I'm a pin something right there, because it's a lot of people out here. And don't get me wrong, you know what I'm saying? I grew up in the gutters of the gutters, you know, and it's a lot of people out here that go hard for the streets. Do you feel me? And you would die for these streets. But my question to you is, and I really want you to think about this, because you said it. You said it. I really want you to think about this. Will you die for your own family, though? Will you go that hard for your own?
You finna make me turn up on the thing.
Because here's the thing. We you know, and it ties right into what we were just saying earlier. If people actually give that wisdom of their life, you can actually save somebody from making those decisions you made. But when it's just, when you only see one thing growing up, and you only know that one thing, you're going to turn to what you know. You know what I'm saying? It's a given, right? But here's the thing. I really want those who actually had that light bulb to go off to actually show kids that's around just that one thing something different. Why? Because when you're able to see that your life is bigger than your community, bigger than your city, bigger than where you are, you expand your horizons to where you want better. You reach for better, and you do something different to make something different for your own. And a lot of people really go hard, and I'm not dissing no hood, nobody, no nothing. Don't get me twisted here. But I really want a lot of my community. And I say my community because I grew up in these streets. You feel me? I really want a lot of y'all to really think about it. As hard as you go for these streets, when you look at what they offer you jail, they offer you death. And when you dead and gone, they wear a t-shirt with your face on it. You feel me? Don't get me twisted. I get it. It's all respect. Been there, done that. They get a t-shirt with your name on it. You know what I'm saying? Your name come with a certain type of background in history. And like she just said, is that really how you want to be remembered here? You get what I'm saying? And how do you want your children and your children's children to really pass on your legacy? That's all. Like, I really want people to kind of grasp that, because as hard as you go for these streets, I just want to know, are you willing to go that hard? No. And if not harder, for your own family? You get what I'm saying?
So let me be the one to answer that. Because, baby, listen, you almost set me off when it first came out your mouth. Because I done had to have this conversation with so many people. And it wasn't to be to make nobody feel inferior or nothing like that. But I would be less than a woman and less than a friend to sit back and not say nothing, right?
Come on.
But I know a whole lot of gangbanging ass females.
Come on.
And dudes, but I'm talking about the females right now. Because at the end of the day, it's not okay, but the dudes get to tap out when they want to tap out. So I'm talking to the mamas. I'm talking to the gangbanging ass females. That's who I'm talking to right now, right? So you put all in, I done seen it 30,000 times. And I got a problem with it, and I'm just going to be honest right up and through here. You will go hard in these streets. Over these niggas. over these colors.
Yeah.
And all of that. Soon as it's time to go to war for your kids,
come on,
your ass is absent.
Come on.
Or your ass is silent. Or your turn up done all of a sudden just vanished.
Come on.
I don't understand that.
Yeah, because we don't show up in the schools.
I don't understand that to save my life.
Yeah. I look, trust and believe. I get it. Trust and believe. I get it.
Somebody got to help me understand.
Trust and believe.
And when I say something to them, because I'm a real friend.
Mm-hmm.
You can tell, and you can vouch for me. You can check me when I'm doing something and it don't make sense, or I'm finna crash into a wall, or whatever the case may be. I receive criticism very well.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying? But I give it also.
Yeah.
Whether you like it or not, I'm one of them people. What's gonna happen? Well, we gonna fight.
Right.
After we finish fighting, then what? You still gotta fix who you are.
Yeah.
And what you just did. Like, you feel what I'm saying? So, okay, let's do this.
Yeah.
And we still friends.
Yeah.
I'm still your friend, but this what you felt like we needed to do. Let's do it. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? But you do not, under no circumstances, get to be a savage in the streets for some people that you don't even know. You just heard about them. You probably didn't even grow up over here. You just moved over here and started doing this shit because you start fucking on a nigga from over there. Or I'm just keeping it real. This how it be going. Like, you feel what I'm saying?
Whatsoever.
Like, but you'll go hard for this.
Yeah.
You're a bona fide savage for this. But you absent for your kids.
Yeah.
When it's time to save their life, when it's time to right their wrongs and fix their mistakes, when it's time to snatch them out of the hands of the motherfuckers in the streets trying to manipulate them and control them and use them, when it's time for all of that, you're absent. You're silent. And I don't understand. Somebody got to help me understand. Especially when you turn up for the dudes.
Come on.
Listen,
or
if
turn
I
up
can,
in the club.
If I can come beat you up,
come on.
If I can come flatten your tires and bust your windows and do all this stuff because I heard you like my nigga.
Come on.
Because I heard you was in the car with him.
Yeah.
Why I can't do all that for my kids? Why?
And that would be something that the people out there gonna have to answer because I really don't know. I don't get it. I am that parent that show up to the schools. I pop up. I pop in, and the problem that I got with that was I automatically got a stigma that I'm gonna be ghetto and loud, and no offense to nobody, you know what I'm saying? But they instantly looked at me and was on fence, like, oh, here she come with trouble. And when I carried myself in a womanly, fashionly manner, it blew their minds. And then when I spoke, it really blew their minds because it's like, oh, wait a minute. She know a little something about something and about something. And it got to the point where it hurt me because I remember when my oldest daughter coming into her schools and watching these kids banging on the hallway walls and writing on the lockers and stuff. One time they set a fire in one of the restrooms. And I'm walking in, I'm a parent. I'm not a volunteer parent. I'm just the parent walking in to come check on mine. You know what I'm saying? Because I got to see what you're doing at all times. I want you to know that I'm a pop up when you least expect it. You know what I'm saying?
So she stay on her game.
Yeah. So when I go in there and I see all this, it hurt me because I see other adults, not just the teachers, but other parents. And nobody said nothing. Nobody said nothing. And literally, I would go in and I'm like, excuse you. That's what they make pen and paper for. You know what I'm saying? And it embarrassed my daughter at times, yes. But do you not know how much respect I gained from all of those kids? When they started seeing me coming and showing up, a lot of them kids were like, oh, Mama Q on the scene. Mama Comfort here. Hey, y'all better get to the classroom. Y'all better get to... I didn't have to say nothing. It took one time for me to walk up and say something to shut something down. Of course, I got those that, got to push back, try it. Okay. But right as a mother, I don't care if it's not my child. If you wrong, you wrong. You feel me? And I'm not going to put my hands on you, but I'm going to give you my motherly tone and you going to feel me. You going to understand it. And even those kids respected me.
Because let me tell you why. And I hope some people on here is listening so that they can understand too, right? So everybody know me. My mouth is what it is, y'all. It ain't changed. Jesus ain't did that yet. He did a lot of things, but he ain't did that. And so my mouth is this, no matter where I go. You feel what I'm saying? And so I don't play with kids. No kids. I don't give a damn if you are a child in age, you're a kid to me. I don't give a damn who kid you is, but you're a kid to me, right? And so I'ma handle you as such. You're not gonna be disrespectful around me. You're not finna to do ratchet shit around me.
Right.
You're not finna do none of that. You're gonna get it all the way together because I'ma let you know that you're carrying yourself less than a young lady.
There it is.
Or you're making yourself look a certain kind of way. You feel what I'm saying? And so to the people that know me, I promise everybody I'm the meanest parent ever, right? I'm the meanest parent ever. And my daughter in here in the studio right now. I'm the meanest parent ever, but I promise you, this is from the parents' perspective, right? But the kids
always want to be around.
They run to me. I don't care what's going on. They coming to Queen. You feel what I'm saying? And you want to know why? Because these parents is trying to be their friend. You feel me? You worried about if they not gonna like you, if they gonna feel a kind of way, and all of this. I don't give a damn about none of that. That I don't care. You ain't gotta like me. I wasn't put here to be your friend. It's like 30,000 goddamn kids at the schoolhouse that you can be friends with. I ain't one of them people you supposed to be. That's not my assignment. Okay, so I don't care about that. But what I keep telling people all the time, that's connected to me, of course. These kids is out of control because they don't feel loved. They don't feel like you care. You feel what I'm saying? So while you busy trying to be their friend so bad, they want you to be their parent. Because every last one of these kids that'll run to me, I got so many kids that call me, Mama, it don't make no sense, right? And they mamas, I had one little boy, his mama said, what you do to my son? I said, I ain't do nothing to your damn son. He don't act like that. He ain't never talked like this, and he always doing this and that. Why he ain't doing it when he with you? Because he know I'm going to kick his ass. Period, point blank. He know I'm going to kick his ass. Ain't no, I'm not doing that. And it shocks them, but these kids want to feel like you care. They want to feel like somebody give a fuck. I be popping up. No. I popped the little boy. I popped up at the schoolhouse, everything.
Because they want that. They actually do want somebody to be there for them like that. As much as they lash out and you know, do this obscene craziness, they really do want you to be there. And that's what I got from a lot of the kids. And like for me, I got a lot of people that told me that, oh, you trying to be their friend, you trying to be their friend.
Oh, I was one of them.
Oh, she was. But this the crazy part about it. It was never that I was trying to be their friend. They got to a point where they actually felt so comfortable with trusting me with things and talking to me and confiding in me. And I prayed for that. I really did. Here's the reason why. Because I remember the days where things happened to me. I wish I had somebody I can be that comfortable with and talk to older to protect me from a lot of things that I endured. Do you get what I'm saying? So I actually prayed for those connections and bonds. And when those connections and bonds was built, a lot of things that they told me, I told them. I'm not this, look, trust and believe. What you tell me will stay between us. However, if I feel at any point that it is going to hurt or harm you, I'm going to your parent. I got to tell your parent. To keep you protected, that's my job as a parent. But right, you can talk to me because I'm going to give you advice. But when it comes to a point where it's a, oh no, that gets shut down. Here, I'm going to tell you why it's getting shut down. And we're going to go talk to your mama or daddy, granny or whoever. Because this needs to stop and it needs to stop now. And a lot of those relationships, I had a young boy who came.
Wait. The White Hot Room said children need discipline and love. Which
Real
equals tough love.
And a lot of them really want it. I had a young man that was attached to a guy that I was dating at one point, and he actually moved in with us. And he's like 32 now. But I just saw him recently. He got some beautiful twin daughters. And when he saw me, it was like he was that 13-year-old boy again. And he was so happy. But in his tone, he also knew when we saw each other, when we talked.
Times. Y'all, true talk. Y'all know I finna say something, right? He 30 something?
Yeah, he like 32.
And he was the boyfriend's son?
He was his godson.
His godson. I was finna say,
Don't
now,
do
damn
it.
it, how old was this nigga you was talking to?
He was his godson.
Okay, go ahead. All
So,
right.
like-
I'm sorry, y'all. I had a moment.
In that time that he was with me and stayed with us, we grew a connection, you know, and he would talk to me and I would help him through some things and we would talk about a lot of things, and he really grew a love for me, right? I saw him recently. Like I said, he got twin daughters. Now, in a conversation of getting to just to know his adult life, he was really kind of, you know how when you go to your parents, you know they're not going to be happy about some stuff or proud about some things, you know, and you kind of dance around stuff. He started to do that. So I said, what's really going on? And then when he told me about his relationship, I said, oh. I said, so that's how we doing it? That's what we do? And I had to give him some advice, but you can tell from that respect that he had for me as a child, he still has it for me as an adult. And when he talked to me, you can tell like it was more like, ooh, I know she about to give me the business. You're right, because I give you my love, and my love for you is stern. It's in correction. When I talk to you, it's to help you. But right, I'm not going to come off soft. It's going to come off because I want you to actually get it. And I need you to understand what you're doing is a no-no. And it was a beautiful thing, because to see him in his adult life and to see that I impacted him that much so to where we can have this conversation and he knew that he was doing something wrong in his adult life. And for him to be like, Mama Q, you know, it made me feel good. It really did, because I didn't know at the time that I affected him so much or impacted him so much when he was staying with me. And then to see how he literally could look at what he was doing before he can even tell me what was done, and to correct it meant a lot to me, because that means I did something.
So let me backpedal, because I wanted to chime in on this when you said it, but you kept going and I was trying not to stop your flow. I differ from you when you said that you could have a conversation with the kids.
We differ a lot on that.
Yeah, when you said the kid, you could talk to the kids and you know it'll be between y'all, but then when it's a no-no,
it's a certain situation.
Then we gonna take it to your mama, right?
Yeah.
That's where we differ at,
Yeah.
because this is how I am. There's not a conversation that you gonna have with me.
Yeah.
And your mama ain't aware of it.
Yeah.
That's period, point blank. I don't give a fuck if you right, wrong, whatever the case may be. Your mama is gonna know, because it's not. Although I'm here as a mentor, so to speak, or influence to this kid, it's not my place to overstep my boundaries of his mama or his daddy.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So, can you come have a conversation with me? Yes. And I will give you guidance. I'll give you pure advice. You feel what I'm saying? And should I have to provide you protection, I would. The only way that you would be able to talk to me in secrecy without me communicating it to your parents is if it's a matter of them harming you.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? If it's something like they're hitting you or they doing something, they harming you in any kind of way, then I won't go to them. But I will
go to the
fix
officials.
No, I ain't going to know. I don't do. I don't play them motherfucking games, y'all. I do. Listen, y'all not gonna like me. Y'all not gonna like me when I say this, because so many people. Ooh,
I hear you.
I do not play with children's services or none of that. I know. Do y'all not understand what children are going through just in their own personal space? And so to to catapult them into the foster system, while y'all may look at that as help, a lot of times, a huge percentage of the time, that's not the case. So me personally, and I have people that could vouch for me on this, before I call children's services on you, I'm gonna come to you and say, Q, your baby finna come with me. This is the reasons why. If you have an issue with this, man, you can do whatever we gotta do, but this baby finna come with me. You can come to my house to see this baby. You can do everything you normally been doing as a parent, but this baby finna stay over here till you get it together. Because what I need you to understand is that this is what the result is for this kid. You feel what I'm saying? And I would be less than a woman to not to overlook what the kid is going through, but I would be even more jacked up to allow you to continue to do it and not bring it to your attention that this is a problem. Because a lot of times, even parents, some parents fuck up. We learning this shit as we go. We don't know the right, come with instructions. Right? And so just like with gang banging and everything else, maybe this all they seen. Maybe this how they parents and grandparents and uncles and aunties and all that shit, maybe this how they did them. You feel what I'm saying? So they might not know. But now I come to you and say, Q, damn. Now I come to you and say, Q, no, baby. This is what you're doing to this kid. That's what like, wait. This is what you're doing to this kid, right? And so now I'm fist to take the baby. Like, I'm gonna grow, fight. Come on, let's fight then. You feel what I'm saying? But I'm gonna protect the kid without putting the kid in a worse situation. You feel what I'm saying? You ain't got to like what I'm saying, but at the end of the day, your choice is you want them to go with me or you want them to go to the children's services. Which one you want to do? Because I'm not going to call these people. I'm not built like that. I'm not into nobody you don't know. Listen, I'm not into that kind of shit. I swear to God, I'm not under no circumstances. Because it come with a lot. I'm not into that. I got a problem with people that play that game, and a lot of people do it maliciously. And listen, y'all can tell this some sensitive shit, huh? And I'm not even gonna say nothing else, but I'm not with it. Period, point blank. I feel like if you can help the situation, help the situation. And if you can't, find somebody who can. Step in and try to find a solution to the problem. Children's services is not the fucking answer. Do y'all not see these kids dying? Do you not see these kids getting abused more and more and more? That's not the answer all the time, y'all. And I'm not saying that
they don't help.
I'm not saying that it don't help at all. I'm just saying y'all need to start thinking before y'all just jump up doing malicious ass shit and shit that don't make no sense. Start evaluating the situation. Put yourself, what if that was you? What if it was your kid? Would you want them to call then?
That's the key.
Because that's the thing. Nobody, everybody want to, and a lot of people do it to be seen too. Let me tell you that. A lot of people want to be seen so motherfucking bad they'll do it under any circumstances. However they got to get them few minutes of fame, they'll do it. And my thing is, if it was your kid, would you want your kid to go to the system? I don't give a shit if it's a minor thing or a major thing. At the end of the day, the system is the system. Do you want your kids there? And if you don't want your kids there, please stop inflicting that shit on other people's kids. Please. I'm begging y'all. Because people like me, shut up. Shut up. Come on, talk about. You went in on it. Let's not talk about. We ain't gonna talk about them.
Let me clarify this, because when I said that, it's to say like this: conversations. It's a lot of conversations that children don't feel that they're able to talk to their parents about. Maybe I should have put it that way. And when I say that, it's more so like, I'm going through this situation with. I'm interested in a boy, or I'm interested in, and it's like, well, why do you feel the pressures of even having to do something like that with them? Do you get what I'm saying? Those type of conversations. I don't give a shit what kind of conversation it is. If you come talk to me and tell me any fucking thing, yes, I will listen to you, and our conversation will be
you know, genuine and all the shit, but I'm gonna go talk to your mama, because at the end of the day, it's your mama's motherfucking job to make sure she's helping you, guiding you through this stuff. You might feel uncomfortable because, let's just be honest right up and through here. Kids feel uncomfortable because they know they fucking up. They doing the wrong stuff. So that's why you uncomfortable, because you know you can't go to your parent with BS.
Now, that is true.
That's
in some
the thing.
cases.
You know you being
had those
fast.
Parents, like we
you
just
know
said,
you being this.
that are not there.
Huh?
Then we do have those parents that we just said are not there.
Yeah, but I'm saying a lot of the times, that's not the case.
Yeah, that's true.
That's not the case. And at the end of the day, you gotta respect what the rules of this mama's house is.
Yeah, that's true.
Period. You going to talk to Q for what? Q don't pay nothing in my house, so she can't change my rules.
That's true.
So you,
and then that's
so you
the
talking to her and
dynamic
keeping
of
it a
the
secret gonna do what
conversation.
for you?
Because the conversation also goes into the fact that, right, I know how your mother is. I know what's going on over there. I know what she would tell you. So my conversation leans towards what she will also tell you if you was having a conversation with her. And it's also to where it's like, you know what? Okay, I hear what you're saying. I get what you're saying. Oh, okay. Say, for instance, I had one girl tell me, you know, she was interested in this little boy. And I said, well, why? What was so interesting about him, you know? And, oh, well, this and that and the other. I said, okay, but this is the question. The interest that you have in him, do he show you the same interest? Because if he's, why would you want to fight a girl for this boy if he not even showing you that he even see you or know you? Why do you think that it's okay for you to have a fight? Because she had an incident with another little girl, and I said, why do you think that it's okay for you to have a run-in with this girl about this boy who don't even really know you,
How old is
care about you? Oh, they was little. This was young.
How old is she?
Maybe like 12, 13.
So your conversation was all wrong from the start.
So it
Because
was,
it wasn't, I wouldn't have even went into why you feel like.
because I wanted to
You
know,
wanted-
why
you-
would you feel like you need to really have an argument with another girl? And so I let her know, there's no reason for you to even be considering him. Right now, you doing school. What's going on with school? And that's how our conversations go. It go into what they're talking about, and then I'm there, and it's like, okay, well, let's talk about this. Let me see. And it leads into a whole different thing to where it's like, well, you're right. I'm not focusing on that. Okay, but why are you focused on boys? Because boys are always going to be there. They're not going to change. They never. It's going to be there. You're going to have your moment in time where you find somebody who likes you and you like them and all that stuff, and that's cool. But right now, it's school. So you should focus on school. And when I have those conversations with them, that's a lot of conversations that they don't have.
And see, my kids will tell you, that conversation right there that you just, we never would have got to the part about, well, why you feel like you need to be getting into it with another, period, point blank. My first thing, soon as she would have came with the, well, I thought you was in school. What your grades look like? What your homework looking like? Why am I still talking to you about cleaning up? Like, I'm gonna bring the whole total focus on them and give them a reality check of them. Cause once you do that, then it clicks in their own head. You know what I mean? Like, oh shoot, I don't got time to worry about this. I gotta worry about all this over here, right? And so my thing to my girls, and all of my girls will tell you, my things to my girls is, you ain't ready for no dude. Deuce is a distraction.
Yeah.
I understand that you know, girl, it's inevitable. You gonna start liking boys and all of the stuff, right? But my thing to my girls is this: if you can't manage
Your own.
your room, your chores, your hygiene, and your school you can't manage that by yourself. You don't need to come talk to me about no boy. You don't need to come talking to me about what you liking and what you don't need to have that conversation with me, because clearly you're not ready. You got distractions in your own life without adding that to it. So that's not a conversation we need to have. Now, when your grades on point, I ain't having to tell you to clean your room. You taking care of yourself. Your self-care is up to par. All of those, you got you together, and I don't have to keep drilling you about it or talking to you about it. Now, you're in a position to come talk to me about who you like.
Yeah. See?
Up until then, that conversation ain't finna exist with me, cause you ain't got your shit together to add nobody else to it.
And that's how we differ, cause I bring all of that into the conversation.
I don't. I don't.
And that's how I do. And that's usually how the conversation leads into where they're actually open to have conversations with me. And even with, like I said, with the young boy, he had issues because his mom was in jail. So it was a whole situation where, you know, he didn't understand, you know, things, or have nobody to talk to about it, or how he felt about it, or what he was dealing with, and, you know, all of that stuff. And to just have a sounding board, that's, you know,
okay.
A lot
So
of
let me
kids
stop
do
you
need
right
that.
there. So let me stop you right there, because my position that I take in the situation don't block the communication. When my daughter, let me show you how it worked. So my daughter was fully focused, doing her stuff, right? When she knew, because see, we have the conversations, and this is how they know what the rules is and how things go when it comes to boys and all of this different stuff. We have the conversation, and it don't just apply to boys. It applies to going to hang out. It applies to spending all this extravagant money. You want to take vacations. Everything come with requirements and rules. You feel what I'm saying? And so when my daughter knew she wanted to have her a boyfriend, you know what my baby said when she came to me? She said, "Mama, my last report cards was good, all of them." She was like, "You remember this one and this one and this one? My room be clean all the time." Like, my baby came to me with the whole shit, and she was like, "So you know, that mean I can have a boyfriend." I said, "A boyfriend? So you liking somebody? Who you liking?" Like, right. I'm open. Like, we can talk. Right. You feel what I'm saying? But like I said, when you come to me, you gonna come right. But just like that dude gotta come to her right. And she ain't gonna know that unless I teach her that. Right. If I just leave the door open and be having conversations about random ass boys, then it just leaves her way out.
But that's the thing. A lot of these kids don't have that. They don't have nobody like that. They don't have nobody like me. They don't have a person in their life to actually help them with that, to make them want to care about their grades, their responsibilities, their hygiene. They don't have that. And then let alone have a person to care about how somebody is supposed to care about them when they get into a relationship. Do you get what I'm saying? And that's the conversations that I have. Because a lot of the young kids that, and I said it because a lot of them actually cling to me because of my daughters and the way that I communicate with them and the way that I'm with them and the way that they react. That's the reason why a lot of them feel free to come and talk to me. And, you know, especially my oldest, she would say, you know, well, you can, you know, ask my mom. She's open. She'll talk to me about everything. I am open. I will talk to you about everything, because a lot of stuff I learned because I didn't have that parent. I didn't have my mother to talk to about half of what I went through. I talk to you half the time.
Yeah, but look,
but
this
that's the
true
thing.
Talk. So let's be. Well, I'm gonna keep it 1,000 on here, though, right? So, and I'm not saying that's a bad thing. It's cool. Like, you feel what I'm saying? But even in that sense, sometimes you gotta look at. Sometimes you gotta pay attention to the motive of the child that's coming to you. You feel what I'm saying? Because there was times when my daughter was like, "Mama, Q is like Destiny homegirl, and let her do this, and that." I said, "Q ain't in my motherfucking address and don't run nothing over here." Yeah. So you don't focus on how she is and what she let Destiny do. You focus on what the hell I let you do over here. You feel what I'm saying?
But see, that probably came without the knowing.
And so you got to be careful in how you choose to communicate with other people's children, because every child ain't the same. Yeah. You can't be like just oh, he ha with everybody's kids. Some kids need structure. Some kids need this extra oomph. You feel what I'm saying? Because they are run out of control.
Yeah.
And if you overstep that boundary with this punk ass friend shit, now you jeopardize, you got this imbalance going on in this lady house, and she don't even understand why. And it's to her, unbeknownst to her,
Yeah.
it's coming from another adult, which
Yeah.
is not okay.
Yeah.
Let me tell y'all,
I'm glad that you said that, because
wait, because I'm got to be true. I got to be real on here to these people listening, and I want them to completely understand, because I'm not coming from a malicious place.
Yeah.
I'm just being honest.
Yeah.
And we talk
Yeah.
about this
Yeah.
all the time, so this ain't like
Yeah. New
this,
stuff.
you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
Like me, this mama, I'ma pop you in your mouth.
Yeah.
Bitch, don't you ever tell my kids to go against what the hell I say in my house, not ever in your life.
Yeah.
That ain't your, unless you want a problem with me, baby, control your own house.
Yeah.
Focus on your own house.
Yeah. And that's understandable, and that's what I'm saying. Like, a lot of these kids, they, like you said, they don't have a certain structure, and they don't have a certain sternness. And even with a young lady that I was connected with, that my daughter was connected with, my sternness actually kept her from doing things that she was doing because her mom didn't give her any structure. Mm-hmm. And my conversations kept her from turning to certain things because she didn't have anyone to talk to or have that conversation with. It actually made her want to be different. Mm-hmm. And that's what I know. And like you said, well, you gotta understand the dynamic and the atmosphere of the home and the person. Trust and believe. I'm not going to talk to someone's child if I don't already know how their parent is, how they are ran, and how everything is going.
True talk. So listen, you can't say that, because I just had to open your eyes to something that you didn't pay attention to for a moment. Remember? So you were assisting some people.
I got you.
You were assisting some people, right? And providing whatever help you seen fit to provide, right? And you did that, and the first thing you said to me was, well, her mama is this. You don't know what's going on with that lady.
Yeah.
You don't know. Didn't I say that to you? I said, you don't know what's going on with that lady. You don't know what's causing her to react that way. You got to know the whole backstory to understand the position of a parent at this present moment.
Yeah.
Parents don't make decisions today just based off today. We make decisions based off a pattern of what we see our kids doing and how they are. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? And I had to tell you. Remember, I said, hold up. Hold up, bitch. You don't see a problem with this? Because I see a huge problem with this. Didn't I say that? Yeah. And it's, again, like I told you then, and I'm telling you on True Talk just so these people know, it wasn't to attack you, but I need you to hold on, open your eyes, because this could get dangerous for you. Yeah. You cannot go against a parent and they position with their child when you don't even know what created that in the first place. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And 80% of these kids that's choosing to be rebellious and defiant and all of those different things, it's because they feel like they growner than they are. They feel like they control the module instead of their mamas and daddies, because it's some outside sources pumping that shit up. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? If you, again, just like what I said with the children's services situation, y'all, if y'all don't want nobody interfering with the way you raise your kids, stop interfering with other people's kids. Do y'all hear me talking to y'all? Stop trying to go against they mama. If they mama say the fucking sky is purple, leave them kids alone and let them think that goddamn sky purple. You don't know why they mamas is doing that. You feel what I'm saying? Everybody is different, and not everybody is walking around here pity patting their kids on the back. Not everybody's doing that. Not everybody is allowing their kids to just be free-spirited all over the place with everybody, doing everything. Not everybody is doing that, y'all. And if you choose to run your household like that and raise your kids like that, that's fine.
Yeah.
Because you're fully aware of the consequences that come with that when you're raising your kids. And they parents seen a whole nother thing. You feel what I'm saying? So let them raise their kids how they raise them based on their experience and their environment. For all you know, you got their kids going against the grain, and y'all living in two different environments now, and they trying to follow your rules and get killed over here, because that ain't how you move over here. You can't be playing Disneyland games in the damn jungle. You can't do that. Y'all hear that? You get where I'm coming from? Like every environment requires a certain type of thing.
Yeah, I get where
you feel what I'm saying? So you can't go against somebody choosing to raise their kids a certain kind of way. How we living right here, they not living like that in goddamn in Woodland Hills and all that bullshit. They not going through this.
Deal with what we
you
deal
feel
with.
what I'm saying? So how do somebody over there be like, well, my mama let me do this and my mama said that and my mama this and my mama that? What?
Yeah.
That don't work over here. That might work over there. You finna get these kids killed.
Yeah. And it all boils down to give someone back your wisdom.
That's true.
And that's all I've ever done. And that situation with the couple that we were just talking about, and we had they're actually doing well. They both got a job now. They both got a place.
Prayer.
And they
prayer changes things.
Yeah,
y'all.
a lot of what I told them and talked to them about, just in sharing my own story, it actually helped them to see where they need to make different changes and moves so that they can move forward. And it really did. It really did. Because I got a call back that, she got the job, he got the job, they got them a little spot now, they working on their little savings. It really helped.
Let me go back. Black Beauty said, big mother effing facts. She said she tripping hard if another adult tell her son something. Moneyline Records said true shit. Black Beauty said facts again. So, yeah, y'all, I just hope, listen, first, I want to thank everybody for tuning in, okay?
Yeah.
Second, I hope that something was said on here that make y'all more aware and cautious about how you proceed from this day forward with people's kids and people around you, okay? Like, and with yourself and your own kids. Because now you know what to look for. The kind of stuff that other people see as okay. You feel what I'm saying? So now you know that you need to have these types of conversations with your kids. So that they get a clear understanding of why you are the way you are, and that nobody else can't change how I run my house. You feel what I'm saying?
And let's not let this social media raise our kids.
Yes, and okay, we gotta go, but Diva says sometimes you just got to mind your own damn business. That's all facts. So if you tuned in through YouTube, y'all make sure y'all subscribe and hit that notification bell, okay? I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Share this, and I hope y'all tune in again next Sunday. Peace.
Yeah.
Drug addicts.
Yeah.